Alright, so this is my midterm PowerPoint presentation on why you should start with why. So the first thing Simon talks about in the video is the difference between leaders versus followers. He basically said that all leaders have one thing in common, and that's followers. A follower is going to be someone who volunteers to follow you, and as a leader, you have the choice to either manipulate or inspire people. In the past, it's easy to try to manipulate people, especially when you're growing up, trying to get people to follow you. And it's easy to manipulate them into thinking you are something that you're not. And then it's a much better way to just try to inspire people by being yourself. One of the things I learned through this video and listening to Simon talk was that the more you are yourself and the more trustworthy you are, the more followers you're going to have, not necessarily manipulating people into being what they want you to be or what you want them to be. Just being yourself will help you inspire people. As far as the what, how, and why factors go, so everyone knows what they do, but some people know how they do it, and there can be things that make you stand out. But the main thing is that many few people can actually articulate why they do it. So this is basically means if you have a business, like why your organization exists, and why should anyone care that your organization exists. I want to apologize, I have a little bit of a cold, so if you can't hear me. But anyways, so, there's competitive advantages that make you stand out. And if you can basically explain to people why, instead of just saying what and how, you're going to help them, but explain, the core reason of why that is, that's really going to relate to them and help you become more successful and help you be a better leader, help you get more followers. So as far as the why aspect of it goes, the why basically is going to distinguish yourself, and you're going to challenge the status quo. So it doesn't matter, what you do. It's basically why you do it. So people don't buy what you do; they buy why you do it. A great example in the video was Apple, and he's basically saying people don't buy it because of what they do. They buy it for the why, and there's just so many different ways to word things to make people have a better understanding for the product and what they do. So another main thing is you have to have discipline and consistency and authenticity. Those are major things. The things you say and do are one thing, but what you actually believe is really what matters. So my why basically in life would be to talk about what I believe in, and through this become a leader by being honest and speaking out. By being trustworthy and honest, that's really my why, and just be it whatever I end up doing, whether it's sales or whatever it may be, that's the main thing, just being myself and talking to people and explaining my why, which would be this is what I believe in, this is why you should buy the product, not this is what it does, and just kind of relate to people in that kind of a sense. Instead of telling people what and how, I'll tell them why they should buy the product. As far as selling printers, which is a business that I may go into in the future, I'll tell them why they should buy it. One, it's going to make them have a better business. Two, it's going to help the IT, and their business is going to run more efficiently and more smoothly, and make them believe in the product before they actually buy it. Trust, it's definitely a human experience, so people can trust you and they can rely on you, but it's really going to come down to if they actually trust you. So talk is cheap. It's really going to come down to the personal relationships you make through life. And especially watching this video, I realize that it's super important to have those kind of relationships with people where they can actually trust you. And as long as you're clear about what you believe in, you're disciplined, and you're consistent with what you do, it's easy to get their trust, but once you lose it, it's really hard to get back. Leadership ultimately allows you to be yourself and talk about what you believe in. It's going to put your desires and your beliefs into words. If people believe what you believe, they're drawn to you. So if you make someone believe in a product, if you're trying to sell a product and you make them believe in it, then they're more likely to buy it as if you were just tell them what it does. Give them something personable and something to relate to, and really go a long way. These are the references. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Look forward to talking to you guys soon. Thank you.